This is Wheelchair Paul, bringing you the world right here in my apartment. Hey, listen, I got back here in America maybe a couple of weeks ago. So I took a tour. I went to 5 countries. I went to where did I go? I went to Italy, Rome, Italy, Lisbon, Portugal, Spain, Barcelona, and Madrid. I went to Egypt and Ghana. So I went to 5 countries. Wasn't that? Wasn't that 5 countries? Uh, Egypt? No, no, I'm so sorry. Egypt, Ghana, Portugal, Lisbon, Portugal, Spain, Italy. I went to Barcelona and Madrid. Uh, One other. Oh, in Italy, Rome, Italy, Rome, Italy. I get a little confused sometimes. I get a little confused. So listen. So I started off in Rome, Italy. Man, what a magnificent city! Oh my God, all the ancient ruins are there. I went to the Colosseum. Well, actually, I did not go to the Coliseum. I rode the. I started to go, and I started to walk. Man, that walk was too much. I'm in a wheelchair, so I ambulate behind my wheelchair. My God, that walk was so far, and 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 it was late, so I had to catch the bus back to the hotel, which was an hour away from where we was, and I only had a few minutes to get back to the bus to get back to the hotel. So I really never got to see the Colosseum, but I saw the ruins from afar. Well, I mean, that's a beautiful place. I mean, from the outside, so far as I could see, it was a real nice place. And then but I took a bus tour around Rome, Italy. I went to the Vatican. That was an interesting place, the Vatican. And so I took a lot of pictures at the Vatican, and I didn't get a chance to go into the Vatican. So I saw a line there, but that line was, oh my God, was that a long line? And so I wasn't about to get on that line. It was just too much for me. Wow. But I took a lot of pictures there though, and the Vatican is a nice place. You know, it's not as large as I thought it would be, but it's a nice place. It got a lot of statues. And oh my goodness, they had so many people there. I mean, that crowd was tremendous. I mean, what a crowd! I mean, the energy of the people there. It was a sighting. It was a sighting. It really was, and I really enjoyed myself at the Vatican. And then I had a chance to walk a few blocks from the Vatican. Oh, and then I went and got something to eat. Oh man, I I uh, uh, I tell you, I didn't like the pizza. I said the New York pizza is better than the. I mean, I guess I'm prejudiced. I guess so. But anyhow, the pizza was good. I mean, it wasn't a bad pizza. But I had that meatball. Oh my goodness, that meatball was so good. Lord have mercy. Man, I love that meatball. Spaghetti and meatball. That's what I had. Spaghetti and meatball. And you sat out in this, this I guess it wasn't a mark. You sat outside and I had the spaghetti. And the spaghetti was, oh my goodness, was that spaghetti good? It was very good. And then, I had a chance to really take the bus around Rome, and I saw a lot of statues. Rome is a very ancient city, man. I mean, it's really they really preserved the old Rome. A lot of statues, and there was a lot of statue there. And I love the people, just love the vibe of Rome. It was really, I really loved the place. And one day I will go back to Rome and visit it again. In my hotel, oh my goodness, I stayed at the hotel, and they had some good food there. I tell you that. And people was nice there. The whole Rome experience was really nice. I really enjoyed myself in Rome. I had a great time. I really had a great time in Rome. Like I said, we took a tour bus around Rome, and you really get to see the city. And I like that canal. Oh yeah, I didn't go on any boat on the canal, but I got a chance to not go down there, but I got a chance to see it. And I got a chance to, well, I got a chance because I didn't go down to the canal, but you up above and you could see the canal below. And I saw the boats on the canal. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. So Rome was a very nice place. It was a great experience. And again, I say I'll go back to Rome again one day. And then I went to Lisbon, Portugal. And Lisbon, oh my goodness, man! I mean, to be on that Atlantic Ocean, oh my God! And then I just love the city center, and I went into the marketplace. This big market. Oh man, a huge market. They got everything there. I mean, all the food you can imagine was there. I didn't eat there though. I didn't buy anything to eat, but there was a lot of food there, a lot of food, and different restaurants. But I did walk through the mall, or I guess you could call it a mall with different stores. So I explore the stores. I guess I did a little window shopping, you could say, and it was good. I mean, uh, then I went, and then right across. If you walk out, uh, you could go into the park. That was a nice park. So I went out there and I sat a while in that park. I don't know the name of the park, but it's right there by the Central Market there. I think they call it. I forgot the name of the market that they call it. Center City or Central City, something like that. And there's a and then there's a big place that all got so many different restaurants, and it was nice. And I went out there, sat out there, and took a couple of videos out there. And then I caught the bus. Oh my God! No, 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 no! It was the. Well, did I catch the bus or was it a trolley? It was like a trolley bus, and because what happened was I was tired of, got to pay the cab to go everywhere. And then I learned that I didn't have to pay the cab. I could just jump on the bus or the trolley. And the trolley takes you to different parts of the historical sites. And that's what I did. And I went over to, I forgot the name of the place that I went. But it was nice. It was right there by the Atlantic Ocean. And so I went over there by the Atlantic Ocean, and in fact, I took a tour bus there in Lisbon. Was that Lisbon? Yes, it was Lisbon. I took the tour bus, a tour boat in Lisbon. Oh man, I had a good time there, man. What a beautiful experience. I mean, it really was. Uh, I just, you know, you could see that big, looked like uh, a cross, big cross. You could see it. Now I didn't have a chance to go to that cross. It stands up. You could see it from afar, and I had intention of going there, but I never did. I didn't get a chance to go, but I did. But I love that boat. I love the boat ride, man. It was really good. I mean, it was. Then you got a chance to really see Lisbon from the boat. I mean, that was nice, and I really enjoyed being on that boat. I really did, man. It was, and it was nice, and it wasn't too hot, and then it wasn't too cold. It was just a really good experience. I really enjoyed it, and then and then most of the time I stayed. So we had to. So my daughter was with me. So most of the time we would have to get a cab from the hotel to the center in Lisbon, Portugal. And which, driving in the highway, and the highway was, and they got some nice highway too. The beautiful scenery when you when you travel the highway. Oh man, what a scenery! It was really beautiful scenery. It really was. And at my hotel, we and even though did we have breakfast at that hotel? Did we have breakfast? I think we did. But there was a supermarket right next there in my right next to the hotel. So I went there and oh man, I bought me a watermelon. Oh, I bought a watermelon. Oh my goodness, that watermelon was good. I mean, I must have had that thing for 2 days. I really enjoyed that watermelon. I tell you, I really enjoyed that one. Oh, and they had some chicken. Man, I bought the chicken. Well, I only bought it twice because we was getting ready to go, and so I only had a chance to eat that chicken for twice. But God, oh my, that chicken was good. Oh my goodness, that was it was in the supermarket right next to the hotel, and that chicken was good. I tell you, I love that chicken. I really did. And what else? My hotel room wasn't bad. It was a pleasant hotel, and it was not in Lisbon. I guess we was about what, a half an hour from Lisbon, I think. Yeah, something like that. But every time we go into Lisbon, the city center, it was always an experience and an adventure on the highway. And they got some beautiful highway, and the architect is really nice too there in Lisbon, Portugal. The buildings are nice. I really like the buildings. And I had a good time in Lisbon. Oh man, I had a grand time. Had a grand time. And then was that where that Rome? What was that? What's that? Lisbon. Yeah, it was Lisbon. Oh, yeah, yeah. And I went to the and these guys was dancing, man. Oh my God, man. Whoa, wow, man. Those guys could dance, man. My goodness, man. And then they had these two guys, like an opera singer. Oh, that guy sung. Oh my goodness, man. That guy could sing. And then you had the other guy who was I don't know what kind of song he sang, but he was good too. He was good. There's a lot of street thing going in Lisbon, and listen, and the food was good too. And I didn't eat the food at that marketplace, but I did eat the food and I don't know what you called it, but I did have the food there. What I had, I think I had spaghetti. I think I had the spaghetti, and it was good. The food was good in a really open market there. You had on the outside. They had tables on the outside, and lots of different restaurants was there. It was really set up nice. It really was. And listen, again, I had a grand time there in Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon is really a great place. It's a great place, and I would go back there again. I would actually go back to Lisbon again. It was just that, type of place. And then I left Lisbon, and then I went to Madrid, Spain. Oh my God, Madrid! Oh, I love Madrid. Oh goodness, man, I love that city, man. I don't know. I mean, Lisbon was. I mean, I'm sorry, Madrid was just different, man. I mean, I really enjoy being in in Madrid. It's much smaller than Barcelona, and but Madrid, I love Madrid. I mean, of all the cities that I've been to so far, I think Madrid impressed me the most. I really did. And then oh, listen. Oh man, I went to this big park in Madrid, one of the biggest park in Madrid. Wow, what a huge park. Oh my God, man, what a park. What a beautiful park. I mean, even when the entrance is just so beautiful. It got that big wrought iron gate. Man, magnificent. Magnificent. So I'm in a wheelchair. So I'm wheelchair Paul. And so I'm in the wheelchair. And man, I said, oh my God, how in the world I'm going to get, in this place? And so I finally figured it out. I had to go all the way around. But then I learned that I didn't have to go all the way around. I could have run right into the place and it had wheelchair accessible. But I didn't know that at the time. I learned that after I came back, after I left the park. No, I was coming out the park, and I realized that I should have went where the wheelchair accessible was. But, I did it the hard way. But anyhow, I got in the park. Man, what a beautiful park. And I tell you, in the garden, I guess you could call it a garden. It was huge, beautiful, man. Oh my God, they maintained that garden. What a magnificent place, I tell you. And then I walked. Then we walked through there, and I met a guy sitting on the bench playing his guitar. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. He played that guitar, man. He was really playing the guitar, man. And then before I met him, oh no, I met him first, and then I met a young lady who was playing the harp, and she was good at it. She was good. I sat there a while to listen to her because she was good, and there were a lot of people gathering around there listening to her. She wasn't bad, and so I mean, it was a beautiful park. It is a beautiful park. Then I sat with them. I sat there listening to her playing the harp, and then I left her. Where did I go after that? Oh, and then I walked. Oh, yeah, yeah. And then, oh my God, you should see this big. I mean, it's a river. I mean, it's a river. I mean, the boat was on the river. I mean, you had more than one boat there too, man. It's such a huge place. I mean, I like that place, man. I mean, that park is amazing. You know, I try to compare it to Central Park, but it's much bigger than Central Park. I mean, Central Park ain't no slouch either. Central Park is a beautiful park in New York City. In New York City, Central Park is beautiful. But this park is much bigger than Central Park in New York City. And so I just watch the people, paddling in the boat and paddling and oh yeah, like they paddled the boat, and there was this one person paddling the boat. Not like what I saw in the Philippines. No, it wasn't in the Philippines. Was that the Philippines? No, Hawaii. In Hawaii, they got about 6, 7 people working together in harmony. But on the boat, I don't know. I guess I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. But this one person was paddling, and man, you put the paddle on one side, and you can do it the other side. And oh man, that girl. Oh man, that lady was just. Oh, she was doing her thing. Oh my God. She was doing her thing. You should see her, man. I mean, she was a pro. That woman, it was really, I got excited watching her, because I guess she was used to that, man. I mean, I know I couldn't, I wouldn't be able to do what she did. I mean, it was beautiful. And then you just had people on the boat, you just enjoying themselves, and, that was, boy, my God, that was a hell of a park, man. I mean, and then they had this big, not a coliseum. I don't know what you call it, but whatever it was beautiful. It looked old, and I forgot the name of it, but it looked good. It looked ancient. It looked ancient. They're on the river, so they had this big, beautiful, uh, like a palace, not a palace, but a nice building was there. It looked old, looked like an old building, but it was good. It was big, right there, sitting at the mouth of the river. I call it a river, but I don't know what they really call it. But it's big enough to be a river. I'm telling you, they had enough boats on that place, man. They had boats. I mean, they had several boats there. Really. And then you had the people, and then you walk further down, and then people was sitting right on the river there. I mean, just sitting there, enjoying themselves. It was a real nice. It was real nice. It was real crowded too. There's a lot of people that goes to that park. The biggest park in Madrid, Spain. It's the biggest, and it's beautiful too. I hope to one day visit that park again. And then so the next day I went to Barcelona, Spain, and I took the bullet train. I always wanted to get on that bullet train. So I read about the bullet train before I got there. Oh, that train, oh my goodness. That train was fast. But, the station, so I took the cab. So we took the cab to the Barcelona, I think that's the name, Barcelona station. No, it wasn't called the Barcelona station. It was going to Barcelona, though. But anyhow, so we went to Barcelona. So we got on the train, the bullet train. I wanted to get on the bullet train in China, but I didn't have a chance to get it in China. But anyhow, so I finally got a chance to do it in Spain. So on my way to Barcelona, and I got on the train, and man, that train really moved. And on the countryside, the countryside was beautiful. I mean, oh, that train went so damn fast. Oh my God! Was this it was just a blink, a block. It went so fast, and I think it took us an hour to get from Madrid to Barcelona. But actually, I don't know where that hotel was at. It was not in Madrid. It was outside Madrid. I don't know what you would call the place that we stayed at. But anyhow, so we went there. We went from that station. I forgot the name of the station. But anyhow, so we went on to Barcelona, and then we got to Barcelona. Oh man, Barcelona's a huge place. Oh my God, that place is huge. It's a big city. It's bigger than Madrid. Oh my God! But it's Barcelona is huge. It's huge. There's no question about that. It's a nice city. And then we passed. There was a church, and there was a lot. They had a parade there. Not a parade. Was it a? No, it wasn't a parade. It was people just being in the church. The church had something going on. Hey man, oh my God, that was a beautiful church. I don't know what kind of church. I don't know if it's Catholic. I don't even know what kind of church that was in Barcelona, but it was a nice church, and I missed it. I was on a tour bus, and I was looking at something else, and then I missed the crowd because I wanted to take some videos of the crowd. But anyhow, I did get some nice videos, you know, and and that church was a beautiful church. It really was a beautiful church. And so Barcelona is huge. So we took a tour Barcelona on the tour bus. And again, I said Barcelona is huge. And then we went to, then we got on took the boat. So we did a boat tour too. Oh man, that was nice. I really enjoyed being on that boat right there in Barcelona. I really had a grand time there on that boat, man. It was, I just enjoyed myself, and then, you could see the people on the river. You're on the boat and you can see the people on the river, and then, on the boat you can see the buildings from afar. And man, what I mean, that was an experience uh, to see the Barcelonian architect. They got some beautiful architect there, and I love that boat ride, man. It was a good boat ride, and I really enjoyed myself on that boat ride. And then, you could see a lot of things from the boat, and I enjoyed myself on that boat. I really did. And I would I take that boat ride again in a heartbeat, in a heartbeat. And then I got off the boat, and then just hung around a little bit around Boston, around that area. And then I took, there was what was that? What was it that I think was something? Was it an elephant or something? Not an elephant, a lion. And they had several statues there, and so I took videos. In fact, I took videos and I sat on the steps right there on that plaza. It was nice. It was nice, and Barcelona was real nice. I really enjoyed Barcelona. I had a cup of coffee there. The coffee was good. In fact, I had something to eat in Barcelona, and the food was good. I enjoyed myself. I really love Barcelona. Barcelona was good, and so it was a good experience. Would I go back to Barcelona? In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Well, what a beautiful place. When I didn't have a whole lot of time, in Barcelona. I stayed in Barcelona for a day. Uh, but the time that I was there, it was real good. And go back on that bullet train. I love that bullet train, man. That damn thing goes so fast. Oh my God, man. I mean, I rode the train in Paris, went out between London and Paris, and it moved fast, and but the train in Barcelona, it was a little further. And I enjoyed both rides. I can't say nothing bad, but none. I enjoyed both rides. I really did enjoy both rides. And then so I left Barcelona, and then I think the next day, oh, well, yeah, Barcelona. I so I got some money, so I told him to change the money for me, and the guy gave me the money. I said, man, where's the rest of my money? I said, where the rest of my money? He said, that's all you get. So, so I'm so used to getting a stack of money, because the American dollar. So the American dollar compared to the rest of the world, you get a stack of money. In Barcelona, it wasn't like that. You got a little money. You didn't get a lot of money. Man, I was really surprised that oh my God, man, that was a shocker. Oh my God, that was a shocker. I'm looking for a big stack of money. Because that's what I'm used to when I travel the world, but not in Barcelona. Oh man, that was funny. That was real funny. And then and then went to Egypt. Then, I love it. And oh man, Cairo. I'm in Cairo, and I keep forgetting Cairo. I mean, yeah, I've been hearing Cairo since I was a boy. Cairo, and every time I try to remember Cairo, I couldn't call it. I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know why that I could never say Cairo. So we was in Egypt, Cairo, Egypt, and man, but I didn't know Cairo was such a huge, huge, huge city, man. Cairo is huge. You hear me? And it has so many different facets of it. So many different parts of Cairo. Cairo is just a big man. I mean, Cairo is damn near like a little small country. To me, it seemed like it. The big it was. I mean, Cairo was big. And so I really enjoyed myself in Cairo. I mean, Cairo and Cairo was nice. And then I got to go to the pyramid. So I rode the camel. The camel was, listen, I'm telling you, the camel was much better than that goddamn elephant in the Thailand. Oh, I got on the elephant in Thailand. Oh my God, man. I mean, in Thailand, I got on that elephant. Oh my goodness. Man, damn, oh my God. I mean, I was so all over, man. I mean, that elephant, oh my God, man, you could feel every hump. Every step the elephant took, you felt it. And it sits so high up in the air. I mean, oh my God. I don't want to get back on that elephant no more. But in Cairo, so when you go to the pyramid, so I rode the camel. So the camel is not too bad. The camel is not camel not laying like that goddamn he like that he like that that camel. I mean that elephant. I mean it's a different ride. I'll get back on that camel, but I wouldn't dare get on that elephant. So I rode the camel, and I mean I didn't go far. They ain't gonna let you go that far on the camel. So, but anyhow, I rode the camel, and that was a good experience. I set up like it was a good experience. I liked riding the camel. The camel wasn't a bad ride, and I'm telling you about that. The Egypt was the pyramid was really good. And the guy was showing us the small pyramid, the big pyramid. Something he was saying about the small pyramid, the big pyramid. One is for the common man, one for the king, one for the queen, one for something else, this and that and the other. So I got to see the pyramid, and that's pure desert, pure desert. I mean, years ago, I mean, thousands of years, that was the pyramid. I mean, it was desert, and that desert, man. I mean, it was a big desert, big desert. And I said to myself, "Oh my God!" And then the pyramid was isolated. I mean, it was just isolated. It just in the middle of nowhere. Even today, it's in the middle of nowhere. Nothing but sand. Oh my God, hot too. Ooh, it's hot, hot. But there was a lot of people riding that camel though. Not the camel. No, we didn't. We was riding in that sort of like a van or bus or something. He was riding in, and but the desert was good. And then you in the desert, literally in the desert, and then right outside of the desert, is the modern city, and you could see the modern city from the desert. From the desert. Oh man, that was an experience. I really enjoyed myself at the pyramid, and then and then I went to the one, what do you call that? Where they cut that the person the king's nose off. I guess it wasn't the king. Who was it? I don't know if it was. You call him the king, but anyhow, they chopped the they cut the nose off. I guess they cut the nose off because it didn't look the way the other people look. I guess they didn't want they didn't want that big nose, so they cut the nose off. They chopped the nose off because I guess they wanted to be European nose as opposed to a black nose. So I don't know. I don't know the story, but I know they cut the nose off. They chopped the nose off, and you could see it. You could see it, and you get this big statue with they done bust the nose. I don't know the reason why they bust the nose. I don't know, to raise the people. I don't know why they bust the nose, but anyhow. And and then I enjoyed myself there. And then what else did I did in Egypt? Uh, and then where did I buy oh yeah, I bought some scarf, and I bought that little band that you put around your head. I bought two of those, and I wore that, and I bought it back, and I haven't worn that. So when I got to America, I wore it twice, two times. But I got to wear it again. I like that scarf with the ring on it. I bought two of them, and Egypt was a real great experience. I mean, it's a big city, and so we went around Egypt, and and then uh, yeah, Egypt was Egypt was a good experience. I mean, and then I went to the mosque. I went to the mosque, yeah, on Friday. Man, there was about 500 men praying. I say it's 500. Maybe it's less, but well, who was counting? I know there was a lot of people at the mosque, yeah, and everybody, praying together, and it was, oh man, it was impressive. It really was impressive. 500. But 3 to 500. Who was counting? 3 to 500 men praying, and it was a big mosque. It was a big mosque, and I really like it, man. I mean, it was just, it was, people, men, and it was women there too. I didn't see the women though. I guess it was women too, but I did see a couple of kids there. Girls was in there, and I was surprised by that. But they were just 5 and 6, young kids, 6 years old, and I guess they came with their fathers. And but I really enjoyed the mosque, man. I mean, it was so peaceful. It just 500 men praying together and being in harmony. The energy was electrifying. I really enjoyed myself there. Just the energy. Energy. Peaceful, a peaceful environment, just peaceful. Just men in brotherhood, and I like that, men in brotherhood, and it was good. I really enjoyed myself there at the mosque, and then so we left the mosque, and then I came back to my hotel. Oh man, that hotel had some good food, I tell you, man. And then I loved, and they had a lobby. They had a beautiful lobby, man. So I went in the lobby. So I'm a writer, so I went there and did some writing. And at night, late at night, I went there and did some writing, and in the lobby. Oh, they had a beautiful lobby, man. You sit in that nice, soft chair, and so it was just me there. It was at that time. I think it was what I got there at 10 o'clock, at 11 o'clock at night. I sat out there about 11 o'clock, and I felt at ease and at peace there. There was nobody there, and it was nice. It was nice, and I think I did. I get something to eat? No, I didn't. I didn't eat there. No, I don't think I ate that time of night. I normally wouldn't eat that time of night, but the restaurant was right there. It was right in the same. I could look into the restaurant, and it was nice. It was nice. I really enjoyed myself. That hotel was a nice hotel. It was good. It was, it wasn't a bad hotel. I mean, you know, it's yeah, I had some good, the food was good. The food was good. The food was good. Yeah, the food was good. Yeah, and so we left. So then so and then I went to Alexandria, Egypt. So Alexandria, Egypt, is more modern. Well, I can't say more modern because Cairo is such a unique city. They got the old, they got the new, they got the modern, they got the futuristic. I mean, they got everything in Egypt. I mean, they got everything in Cairo. Yeah, so I gonna say Alexandria is more modern than in Cairo because it's not. It's a different city, of course, because in Cairo, I'm sorry, Alexandria is right there on the river, on the Atlantic Ocean. Alexandria remind me of Charleston, South Carolina. Sit right there on the Atlantic Ocean. And then, I was in Morocco. I was in Casablanca. And in Casablanca, it's also on the Atlantic Ocean. And I had, okay, we were talking about we were talking about Alexandria. Anyhow, so we were talking about Casablanca next day. So anyhow, so let's get back to Alexandria. So we drove from Cairo to Alexandria, Egypt, and the roads are beautiful, man, and they got some nice roads, and its scenery is real good. I really enjoyed myself. I love the scenery. It was really a nice scenery going from Cairo to Alexandria, and it was a nice ride. I mean, it was a little, it was a little long, but it was nice. It was we had a nice. I was in a nice car. The driver was nice and pleasant. A nice guy, very nice guy, a very nice guy, and he was exceptionally nice. And so we got to Alexandria, and so Alexandria is a modern city, and it's right on the I guess it's right on the Atlantic Ocean, and so we had something to eat, and we ate in a restaurant that was right on the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, it's not, what I'm saying. It's not on the Atlantic Ocean, but the restaurant is near the Atlantic Ocean, and so I had something to eat, and the food was good. The food was really excellent. I really enjoyed that food. Uh, Actually, what I had, I don't remember. Actually, what I had, I forgot what I had. I think I had a chicken. No, I had fish. Yes, I had fish. What kind of fish was that? I don't know what kind of fish it was, but it was good. What kind of fish it was? It was good. And so I had a good time there in Alexandria. And then we took a tour. And then we went on a tour, took a boat tour of Alexandria. And that was a very interesting tour. And I told the guy to give me a damn life jacket. And the guy gave me a regular life jacket, a life jacket that don't fit. And I had to try to argue with the guy, but I still didn't get a life jacket that I felt was good. The life jacket got me. It was not all that good, man. And I believe in safety. Thank God nothing happened. You don't want nothing to happen, So I wanted a life jacket, but I didn't. The guy didn't give me the life jacket that I wanted. So anyhow, so we went on the tour, and it was good. It was a lot of boat on the. So it was a nice tour of the city of Alexandria. Uh, it was a nice tour, nice tour. I must say it was nice. And thank God the boat didn't sink because I can't swim. Thank God the boat. Thank God the boat did. Thank God the boat didn't sink because I can't swim. So man, I was so happy to get off that goddamn boat. Because I would think about, I would think I ain't got no good life jacket. Yeah. Thank God that boat didn't go down, brother. Yes, I would be like the Titanic. I would go down with the Titanic, never to be seen again. Yeah, and and the ride was good. I mean, I really got to. I really enjoyed the ride. I really did. I really enjoyed the ride. And Alexandria is a pretty modern city, and it's a beautiful city. So I really got to. I enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed myself on that boat. I really did, and it was a good ride. And then we didn't walk around in Alexandria though. No, no, I didn't walk around a little bit. We went a little bit, right around the area, and around the area, right around in Alexandria. I did have an ice cream. No, I think I had an ice cream. Did I have ice cream? I don't remember. I think I did have some ice cream. Oh yeah, I think I did have ice cream, and it was good too. The ice cream was good. We bought it from one of the shop right in the area. We bought some ice cream, and the ice cream was good. And then we did then the driver took us around the city of Alexandria. Oh no no no! And then we went to the a museum. The museum was beautiful, man. I really enjoyed that museum, and so I took a lot of pictures when I was in the museum in Alexandria, in Alexandria Museum, I think it is, and it was a nice museum. I really enjoyed the museum. I had a grand time in the museum. And what else we did? We went to the museum. I think that's all we did. We went to eat, and we drove around Alexandria. What a great city! We got a chance to, really drive around Alexandria. And I took the boat ride around Alexandria. It was a real great experience. Would I go back to Alexandria? In a heartbeat. It was really a great city. Architect is beautiful, and the drive was good. The drive wasn't a bad drive. It was a nice drive. I really enjoyed it. And then we go back to Cairo. Now I remember Cairo. I could call it. I just couldn't call Cairo when I was in Cairo. I couldn't call it. I got, I said, damn, I hope I ain't getting no damn Alzheimer's. I just couldn't call it. I just couldn't remember Cairo for some reason. I just couldn't remember it. Yeah, now I remember Cairo. What a beautiful city, man. Cairo is a beautiful city. I really. Oh, and then I took that. I was on the Nile River. Oh my God, the Nile River. How can I forget the Nile River? Listen, I'm telling you, I really enjoyed the Nile River. I thought the Nile was just small little river. I mean, Nile is pretty big in Egypt, in Cairo. The Nile is pretty big, and so we took the a ship. It was no boat. It was a ship. It was a big ship too. I mean, this was no, I mean, this was a ship. Yeah, I mean, it was big. It was big, and it was a big ship that we took the tour around the Nile. I really enjoyed that, man. And oh, the music and the entertainment was bar none. I mean, it had some great entertainment. I mean, it was good. The food was good. I'm telling you, everything was good about that trip, man. And you know, it was a huge boat. I mean, a ship. It was a ship. It was no boat. It was a ship. A ship. And on this ship, you know, um, they had entertainment. Oh, the entertainment was real good, man. I mean, they had some good entertainment, and the food wasn't bad. I really enjoyed the food there. The food was really excellent. I ate like a pig. I ate like a pig. You know, I mean, the food. You know, and then before we got on the boat, we had went and had gotten something to eat someplace else, cause you know, and so when he got on the boat, I had already eaten at someplace else, and the food was good there too. The restaurant was a big restaurant. It was a nice restaurant. It was a real nice restaurant, and it was a buffet style. It was buffet style. It was buffet style, and I picked out. When I said picked out, I picked out. Did I say picked out? I picked out. I had every goddamn thing. Everything. It was good. And then, but the boat ride, I think, was 3 hours later. And so I was pretty empty after that. So when I got on the boat, I got something to eat on the boat too. And the food was good. The food was real good. The food was good in both places. And again, I really enjoyed the entertainment on that boat, man. And on the ship. It's not a boat, it's a ship. It was really a ship. And I enjoyed myself on that ship. And then, and then I also went to the museum there. The museum was good, right there in Cairo. I'm forgetting. I don't, is I'm forgetting Cairo again? No, I'm not forgetting it. In Cairo, we went to the museum. The museum was good. I enjoyed myself at the museum. They had a lot of good pieces there, and I got a chance to, take pictures and enjoyed my time in the museum. I forgot the name of the museum, but it was nice. It's a big museum, and I enjoyed myself. And the grounds was very good, big. When you enter the grounds was just a beautiful ground, and the inside was just as beautiful. And then I had a chance to go and to the mosque. Yeah, yeah, there was a mosque there in Egypt. I mean, in Cairo. And so I don't know the name of it, but man, that thing was clean. Oh my God, man, that thing was sparkling. I mean, they really. I mean, the floor was immaculate. It was. I mean, that place was clean, man. I mean, I've been to the mosque. I mean, I went to the mosque in Casablanca, and that was a clean mosque. But this mosque, oh my God, man, that place was clean. It was clean. I guess it's. I don't know the name of the mosque. It wasn't nearly as big as the one in Casablanca, though. It was a small mosque, but it was. But this place is a famous place because everybody goes there because they had a big yard there, and in this yard you could see across Cairo from the if you go outside on the grounds, it was beautiful grounds there, and you could really see the Cairo in the background, and yeah, in the background, yeah, this was a nice place. Outside and inside, inside the mosque was real nice, man. It was and I had a chance to speak to the imam, real nice guy, and he was a nice guy. I mean, he was really nice. So I spoke to him, and then I had a chance to, take some pictures in the mosque, and then I went outside. I forgot the name of this place, but it's a famous place. It's like right up on a hill, this big hill, man. I mean. Because if you can see the city, because you up high, and I forgot the name of it. Oh my God, I can't call the name of the place, but it's famous. It's a famous place in the Cairo. It's a real famous place. because a lot of tourists was there. It was a lot of tourists, so it's a famous place. And yeah, it's a famous place. Yeah, so I enjoyed it. And then I saw the statue of Sadat, and then of all the generals and the heroes of Cairo. I got to see that, and it's right in the same complex as the mosque and the beautiful yard. It's like a big armory. Not, I guess a big armory. It's up on the hill, but it's huge. It's a huge place, huge. A very big place, very big. And so I really enjoyed Cairo. Cairo was nice. Egypt was nice. Egypt, it was nice. I can't say nothing. Well, Egypt was nice. Would I go back? Yeah, I'll go back. I'll go back. I say reluctantly, as you can see. But I'll go back to Egypt. I'll go back there. The people are nice. The people are kind, and they're real kind and generous and nice. They're in Egypt, yeah. Both in Cairo and Alexandria. And then the next stop was Ghana. Ghana. I went in Accra. Accra, so I stayed at the Viewpoint Hotel. The View was it the Viewpoint Hotel in Accra? A nice hotel. It's right by the hotel. I mean, it's right by the airport. It's only like 5 minutes from the airport. I mean, you could really walk there. If you really had to. It was just that close. And I stayed. It was nice. I really enjoyed my stay, and I enjoyed the food there. It had the Viewpoint Hotel. It was at a Viewpoint Hotel in Accra, Ghana. Yeah, no Viewport. The airport. It was the Airport View Hotel. That's it. The Airport View Hotel. That's the name of it. Airport View Hotel. Didn't even have the airport. Yeah, Airport View Hotel. Yeah, and I stayed there. And it was nice. I mean, it's nice, and so and then I went to so it was in walking distance, the mall. So I went to the mall, and I had something to eat, and then, in fact, my brother drove me there, and then I walked there. It was a nice slow walk, and I went there and I bought some stuff there. I bought the robe. I don't know if it's a robe, but the long African dress. I'm sorry. It's not a dress, but it's like a dress. Yeah, it's long, like a dress. Yeah, it's not a dress though. But anyhow, I bought two of them. And then I bought they got this thing in Ghana. I forgot the name of it. And it's like a jacket. It's not really a jacket. I forgot the name of it, but it's nice. In fact, I bought two. And then I went to the Accra Mall. Now that's a nice place. Oh my goodness, that's a nice place. The Accra Mall is real nice. But my God, man, it's hot in Ghana. Ooh, Africa's right by the equator. It was hot, and so in the Accra Mall. So I went in the Accra Mall, to get, to cool off, man. It was hot. Oh shit, it was hot. So you sit there, and they got a place for you to sit. It's a beautiful mall. The Accra Mall is really a beautiful mall, man. You got a lot of modern stores, and it's just a beautiful place. I really enjoy Accra Mall. I mean, it's really nice. And and then did I eat there? No, I don't think I ate there. I'm cheap. I bought me some chicken and took it back to my hotel. I bought some chicken. I bought sodas. I bought some fruits, and I bought the bread to make the sandwich, and I took it back to my hotel. No, I didn't buy any food at the hotel. The last time I was in Accra, I had this Oreo cookie thing, but this time I went back, it wasn't the same though. It didn't taste the same. I really when I was there the last time, man, I had that thing every day. I mean, but for a week, I really liked it. But this time it was different. But the Crawl Mall it's a beautiful place. Then I went to the China Mall, and the China Mall is not like the Crawl Mall. It's more of a retail place. I mean, there's a retail place in the Crawl Mall, but China Mall is a little more not as modern as the Crawl Mall, but it's a big place. And then I went to this big mall, man. I don't know the name of it. It's a big place, man. So I enjoyed myself. So I enjoyed myself in Ghana. Then I went to Kumasi. And then I went to Abu, up in the mountains. Man, that mountain was beautiful. They got some beautiful, oh my goodness, man. You know. And then, we got stuck in the fall. Oh my God, what a scary thing. Oh my goodness, man. You couldn't see nothing. You couldn't see in front, you couldn't see the car in front of you, man. I mean, oh my God, what a frightening experience. So we had to get a hotel for the night. We couldn't go no further. Oh, and we fell in the ditch. We fell in the ditch. In the ditch. Listen, there was one guy. All we saw was one guy. And oh my God. Guys came from everywhere. 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 I mean, there was just one guy. And guys came magically from everywhere. And they lifted the car out of the ditch. I mean, literally. Oh man, Ghana is an amazing place. Ghana is an amazing place. I got to go back there. It's such a beautiful place, man. It was really nice, really, really nice. I really enjoyed myself in Ghana. I really did, man. And I really enjoyed myself in Ghana. Yeah. So, and then and the food. Oh my God, the food is so good, man. They call it what do you call that? What do you call that rice? Oh my God, I can't think of the rice name. Jollof rice. Hey, listen, and they give you so much of so much rice. I mean, not only they give you rice, but they give you, the chicken, whatever you order. They give you so much of it. Oh my goodness, man. I mean, you and two other people can eat that, so I don't eat that much. I used to eat a lot, but I don't anymore. I really don't. And but I enjoyed the jollof rice, man. That rice was good. It was good. I really had a great time in Ghana, man. I mean, I enjoyed Ghana. I really did. I mean, I really enjoyed myself. I really did. Yes, I really enjoyed myself. Well, I had a grand time. I had an amazing time in Ghana. Amazing time.